1. Success grows in silence, not in public announcements. Real progress often happens quietly. It doesn't require attention or public announcements to be meaningful. Like a seed growing beneath the soil, success develops through consistent effort, reflection, and patience, usually when no one is watching. In a world where it's common to share every step online, there's value in keeping some things private. Quiet work builds inner strength and clarity, protects the process while it's still forming. When we stop seeking early approval, we create space for deeper focus. True growth doesn't need to be seen to be real. Sometimes the most powerful transformations happen in silence. 2. Sharing too early can weaken your momentum. When you share your ideas too early, it can unintentionally affect your motivation. An idea in its early stages is still taking shape. And exposure to outside opinions of well-meaning ones can shift your focus. Sometimes a quiet thought needs time to grow before it's ready to be seen or discussed. Sharing too soon may invite distractions, doubts, or pressure that slows your progress. It's not about secrecy. It's about allowing your work to mature. By protecting your ideas in the early stages, you give yourself the space and clarity to move forward with purpose. Free from unnecessary outside influence. 3. Seeking validation. Too early can replace real progress. It's natural to want encouragement when you're starting something new. But if you begin relying too much on early validation, it can become a distraction. Positive feedback might feel like progress, but it doesn't replace the real work. In some cases, getting praise too soon can reduce your drive to follow through. The brain interprets attention as a reward even if the task isn't finished. True progress comes from consistent effort, not from how others respond to your plans. Staying focused on the work itself, rather than how it's perceived, helps build lasting results rooted in discipline and personal growth. 4. Talking about your goals too early can create false progress. Sharing your goals can feel productive, but it may lead to a false sense of accomplishment. When you talk about what you plan to do, your mind sometimes treats it like you've already taken action even when no steps have been made. This can reduce your motivation to actually begin. While discussing ideas can be useful in the right context, speaking too soon often leads to unnecessary pressure and expectations. Instead of announcing every intention, focus on quiet execution. Real progress happens when actions are taken consistently, not when plans are only discussed. Let your work speak when it's ready. 5. Silence protects your ideas while they're still developing. In the early stages, ideas are often unclear and still forming. Speaking about them too soon can expose them to feedback, opinions, or doubts that may not be helpful. Keeping quiet isn't about hiding. It's about giving your thoughts the space to grow without outside pressure. Like a seed growing beneath the soil, your idea needs time to build strength before it's ready for the world. Silence allows you to refine, reflect, and build at your own pace. When the foundation is strong, you'll be better prepared to share your vision with clarity and confidence when the time is right. 6. Early feedback can weaken your motivation and focus. Sharing your goals too early can sometimes affect your motivation in unexpected ways. When others respond with hesitation or mild doubt, even with good intentions, it can lead you to question your direction. Early feedback isn't always harmful, but it's not always useful either, especially when your ideas are still taking shape. It's easy to become distracted or discouraged, not because your idea lacks value, but because it wasn't ready for outside interpretation. Staying focused means protecting your creative process. Allow your ideas to grow stronger before seeking opinions. When they're ready, feedback can be helpful. Until then, quiet work often leads to better results. 7. Your brain tricks you into believing you've already succeeded just by talking about your goals sometimes. When we talk too much about our goals, our brain can create a false sense of accomplishment. Just expressing our plans or dreams may provide a feeling of progress, even though no real steps have been taken yet. This mental response can reduce the urgency to act, making us feel satisfied without achieving anything concrete. It's important To remember that real progress comes from consistent action, not just discussion. While sharing can have its benefits, it's more effective to focus on doing the work first. Let your results speak for themselves, and use your energy for steady, meaningful progress. 8. The average person spends 5 hours a day on their phone. It says they have no time to work on themselves. Many people feel they don't have enough time to focus on personal development, yet statistics show that the average person spends around 5 hours each day on their phone. This includes activities like browsing social media, watching videos, or scrolling through apps. While technology has its benefits, it's helpful to evaluate how much time is spent passively, even redirecting a small portion of that time. Just 30 minutes a day toward reading, learning, or self-care can lead to long-term growth. It's not always about having more time, but about using the time we already have more intentionally and with clear purpose. 9. Nobody is going to push you except yourself in life. Personal motivation plays a key role in achieving goals. Support from others can be helpful. It's important to understand that consistent effort often starts from within. Relying solely on outside encouragement can limit progress. Developing self-discipline and staying committed to personal growth helps build confidence over time, whether it's learning a new skill, improving your health, or working toward a career goal. The drive to continue usually comes from your own determination. It's valuable to take small, steady steps forward even when no one else is watching. Ultimately, your own efforts shape the direction of your journey.